I know, I know. Who cares about decentralization? Who cares how fundamentally bullish ADA is right now? ADA price is not doing anything. I'm going to tackle that in this video. We're going to look at the Cardano charts, but I want to cover the news. This is massive news. In all of my years covering Cardano, it's in the top. It's in the top 5. Easy. Cardano has officially transitioned to full decentralized governance with the Plomin hard fork. So I want to spend a couple minutes just talking about what this means. I want to look at Rick, some of his thoughts, and Cardano whale briefly, and then we're going to look at charts because there's a lot to really talk about. Hit the subscribe and like. On the way in, Cardano's Plomin hard fork goes live, ushering in on-chain governance. This is it. This is unprecedented. Do you realize? Look at the other top 10s. Look at the other top 10 cryptos. This is not happening. With the Plomin upgrade now live, ADA token holders will be able to shape Cardano's future, including voting on treasury measures and hard forks. You have to appreciate, I know a lot of people are in crypto just like, give me the 1,000% gains. Give me the 100x. I don't care about any of this stuff. But you have to realize when Bitcoin started, this whole decentralization thing, it's still a thing. This problem is still being tackled. Cardano, after all of these years, with all of the research and all of the time that went into this, just achieved it while maintaining and being a top 10. This should be industry-wide breaking news, whether you like Cardano or not. And it's probably not going to be breaking news. We're going to talk about that. But the biggest change coming to Cardano with Plomin is the full implementation of delegate representatives who will vote on governance issues on behalf of ADA token holders. This is really the main gist of it. Previously, Cardano's 3 founding entities, the centralization of it, you could say, the Cardano Foundation, Input Output Global, and Emergo, were in charge of governance changes and triggering chain upgrades. Moving forward, the keys they held and those responsibilities are delegated to new Cardano governance groups. That's next level, everybody. This is unprecedented, what is happening right now for this massive chain. Rick said, Cardano is now managed, just to give you a perspective, it's managed by 98,225 ADA holders. A lot of you out there, you're managing Cardano right now. Over 3,001 stake pool operators. Shout out to all you CCV delegators. 745 delegated representatives, 23 plus minus interim constitutional committee humans. Super, ultra, mega, unprecedented historical level of decentralization and resilience. It really is, everybody. So Whale, Whale has such a good take. And because this is, I think, if we're really thinking about this, this is what it is. I think most of the market sees Cardano hard fork headlines and thinks there's that coin with another narrative about decentralization. It's so true. Understanding that actually something unique and irreversible has been done here is alpha. This thing is simply just not going away anymore. And I think this is one of the things as a value investor that makes me very, very bullish on the price of ADA. And keep in mind, there's eyes on ADA, right? Tuttle Capital, as we just saw, submitted application for 2x leverage ETF for Cardano, right? Grayscale, though it is small, but it is in their digital large cap fund. Cardano's there. Small weight, 1.22%, but it is there. It got taken off, I believe, and got re-added recently. Big money's eyes are on Cardano, and we've seen on-chain metrics, the whales accumulating. And I'm telling you, that will likely continue and probably increase, especially as the fundamentals of Cardano prove themselves, because it is value found in the fact that Cardano is right now a top 10 and decentralized in the way that it is. Let's talk about this though, because I know people are just like, man, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. Price not doing anything. Let me tackle that first, and then we'll just do just kind of a technical analysis. I was looking at Ethereum. I saw an interesting last cycle data point that I just wanted to bring to attention. We'd always talk about Cardano kind of being a cycle behind and potentially, doing what Ethereum did last cycle and all of that. And I want to actually give a really powerful illustration of that. But real quick on the daily. Please just, I don't know how else to put it, but you make a note This is a daily chart. This was not long ago. I remember somewhere back here being out with my family, and it's just like, finally, I don't know if you remember this Saturday. I don't remember what Saturday it was, honestly, in this move. But finally, ADA escaped all of this. All of this. If I zoom out on this daily chart, look at this. We went through that. You know how many videos I did on crypto through this entire move? And then finally, 300% move to the upside. Any crypto that is going to make a move like that is going to do something like this. It's going to consolidate. 300% here. XRP, I think, was like 500%. But these things are going to take breaks. Just be glad right now, Cardano is not Ethereum. Ethereum has not even broken the last spring 2024 swing high. So you look at an ADA chart, and you look at even the kind of the structured setup that is happening since spring of 2024. Here's March. Here's that swing high Ethereum never broke. You look at this higher high kind of trend of ADA, it is showing very nice momentum. So before I kind of end the video talking about short-term price action, I do want to go to that weekly and talk about this piece of data from Ethereum. If you look at Ethereum, let me zoom out on Ethereum. Look at Ethereum last cycle, and we take the swing low of the bear market back here, last cycle, to the swing high of the bull market. We're looking at around 5,800%. 5,800% last cycle, Ethereum saw from bear market low to bull market high. If ADA were to do something like that, and by the way, the cycle before that, 12,000%. So you can see ADA is really tracking in terms of gains, right? So like for instance, this would be an example of Ethereum 2 cycles ago, swing low to swing high. Here's Cardano, 20,000%. But now if we're going to compare Ethereum's last cycle to Cardano this cycle, what do we say? Around 5,800%. Well, here's 5,600%. It gives us like 58. If we take it to 58, it gives us around a $13 ADA. And I want to just point out to you, that is right below $500 billion market cap. So I thought that was interesting because I've been talking a lot about 500 billion. I'm not saying that's my target, but it's in play for Cardano this cycle. Ethereum did it last cycle. Is Ethereum is Ethereum the only decentralized top 10? No, it's not decentralized. Cardano is a truly decentralized as of today. So Cardano is not saying this is my target for sure, but I'm just saying it is realistic. Cardano could pull off $500 billion market cap. I find it interesting. The gains of Ethereum last cycle, if ADA were to do it from bear market lows, would bring us right below that area. So put that aside, and we can take this and say, you know what, maybe it doesn't do it, and it just goes to, $10, 4,400% gains. $250 billion market cap down there, around $7. We have our targets we've been talking about. Cardano is so primed, everybody. And I said it back here. It's primed. I will say it right here. It's primed. Crypto in general, there's a lot of primed opportunities. Patience is the name of the game right now for 2025. It's still January. But analysis-wise, what we're looking at, obviously, for me, this inverse head and shoulders that we've been kind of talking about, and it's illustrated here on the weekly, this is massive. So I'm going to continue just watching the consolidation within this right shoulder. On the short term, it's really nothing new. There's even right now, big day, huge day for Cardano. One of the biggest news events ever. Price not really doing anything. I'm watching the consolidation in this kind of falling channel that it's in right now. I think we saw a potential like symmetrical triangle in there a little bit. But my big question for any type of breakout would be, what's at the moving averages? That is always the first question. We need to see ADA get back above the 20-day right around $1. And the 50-day is right around 98.5 cents. So it needs to get back above $1. And then what's there? This trend line right here. It's like $1.05, $1.06. It needs to get above all of that to even start talking about the potential for this right shoulder setup. But even still, the top of this bull market door area is still right there, around $1.25. So a lot of resistance. But right now, we can really call this the catapult area, if ADA is able to break through all of these areas, if crypto starts pumping, you see ADA breaking these areas and exit this bull market door indicator that we have, it's game on, in my opinion. So, and we cannot kind of even look at it like when ADA broke above these moving averages back here to escape the lows, and then actually also broke above the 200-day, right? That move was game on. Similarly, we break above these moving averages. It's not a 200-day up here, but it's the bull market doors. Break above that, game on for next move up. But either way, crypto might fall tomorrow, this weekend, whenever. We have to anticipate what's going on at the lower end of the bull market door area. And, you know, what that is the 200-week moving average over here on this chart, that red line down there at the bottom of the channel. And also the lower trend line is down in this area. So what happens in there? If ADA is falling, is there support? These cryptos, not just ADA, are becoming very oversold. So time will tell. We'll see. But either way, I want to do a quick analysis, but just discuss the long term, well, the short term, but really talk about the big news, because it is big news to everybody. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please hit the subscribe, hit the like, turn notifications on. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.